far can we get if we sail a little bit high?
Lanvin and Paul Smith capped a masculine and utilitarian menswear season in Paris as Kenzo paid tribute to Irish singer-songwriter Dolores O'Riordan of the Cranberries last week. Meanwhile, design veteran Hedi Slimane was named the new creative chief at Celine. Here are some highlights from Sunday's final fall-winter men's shows and the run-up to Paris Fashion Week for couture collections. Advertising Enred invented by Teeds Lanvins utilitarian chic, a constellation of bright lights that were fixed on stands around the runway gave Lanvin's display a dreamlike air. The clothes at the Sunday morning show were more fixed on reality, with sneakers, hoods, hats, toggles and straps appearing on urban-looking and masculine winter looks. The notable creative feature here was the crossover styles. Sometimes asymmetrical, it worked well alongside designer Lucas Ossendrever's signature use of layering. A long coat with square pockets featured a flat crossover lapel, alongside a partly unzipped and oversized sleeveless coat in beige that hung wonkily and possessed a carefree quality. At times, styles that fused a Japanese and workman's aesthetic demonstrated Ossendrever's penchant for mixing vestimentary references. Lanvin owner and enigmatic Taiwanese media magnate Shaw Lanwang, who's reportedly been behind the recent tumultuous creative changes at the house, clapped vigorously. Patrick Gibson talks Tolkien. French notables including Lulu Gainsbourg, the musician son of the late Serge Gainsbourg, and DJ Martin Solveig attended Lanvin's brightly lit show in the Palais de Tokyo. Actor Patrick Gibson of the OA and the Tudors fame was among the speckling of international faces. Gibson posed for the cameras in sunglasses and a low-key, coffee-colored Lanvin coat that matched the coffee being served around him. The 22-year-old Irish actor has wrapped filming for the upcoming biopic Tolkien. It tells the true story of author J.R.R. Tolkien, who read The Lord of the Rings after returning from the horrors of World War I. I think there's going to be a lot of interest. Main actor Nick Hoult did an amazing job portraying Tolkien, Gibson said. It shows the really human side. It doesn't feel like a biopic. It feels like a story about a regular person out of the framework of history. And that makes it real, showing his flaws too, he said. Former Saint Laurent designer Slimane named it Celine. Veteran fashion designer Hedi Slimane has been named the new creative director of the edgy Paris brand Celine. Slimane, who gained critical and commercial success as Saint Laurent's designer during 2012 to 2016, will replace outgoing British designer Phoebe Philo, whose departure was announced in November. In a statement Sunday, Celine parent company LVMH praised Slimane's talent and his remarkable ability to anticipate and express in a unique way the evolutions and desires of his age. French-born, Italian-Tunisian, Slimane previously worked for LVMH as designer of Dior Homme during 2000 to 2007. He was credited with contributing to the influential skinny menswear aesthetic, calling Slimane one of the most talented designers of our time. LVMH head Bernard Arnault said he was particularly happy that Hedi is back within the LVMH group. Kenzo channels a colorful equality. Kenzo, one of the biggest houses to go full-on with the merger of men's and women's designs, went retro with a 40-piece Technicolor collection it presented Sunday. The 1960s preppy received a shot of color in crisp, high-waisted check pants worn with a woolly V-neck tank top and contrasting turtleneck. The leopard print that appeared on flat-fronted jackets added a quirk. The looks were defined by some serious color blocking, which spawned beautiful statement shoes in leather and snake and a navy blue. Hooded sweater with a bateau neck and floral motifs. The flower, a common theme in the Kenzo universe, cross-pollinated into the 46 women's styles. The strongest designs were a series of vibrant, multicolored floral gowns. The figure-hugging fabric was ruched down the body along a horizontal hem to make it look like the wearer was ready to burst out. For the confetti-fueled finale, the Cranberries' anthem Dreams blasted out in homage to Dolores O'Riordan, whose lyrics and vocals defined the band. The singer-songwriter in London on January 15 at age 46. Paul Smith's 80s. It was the dramatic styles of the 1980s that were in vogue at Paul Smith's fall show. The British designer stuck closely to suit and coat heavy looks for his smart collection that referenced the broad and angular shoulders ubiquitous during the dressy era. Asymmetrical paneling on outerwear, such as a half-tartan, half-plain tailored coat, was the recurrent style and mirrored the days of the New Romantics. Large architectural lapels or turned-up collars on long oversized coats also had the exuberant flourish of that decade's heady fashions. The sober and beautiful color palette of myriad blues, navy, cetacean, cerulean, blueberry, turquoise, as well as purple and vermilion ensured the collection stayed tasteful. Agnes B is saleable, risk-free. Agnes B's perfectly saleable designs were dapper, but the collection ultimately played it safe. For fall-winter, the French designer's best styles riffed on the retro suits of the 1960s. Fitted grey and grey-blue woolen suits flared slightly at the jacket hem and were accessorized with a trilby hat. They would have looked out of place on the James Bond of the Sean Connery era. Jazzy shirts and ties in contrasting patterns added the contemporary lift that was also seen in a vivid royal blue hat and chic three-button jacket. At times, the commercial garments looked out of place on a platform of high fashion.